Senior Friendship Centers first started working with SouthTech over 10 years ago. It was actually a referral from the audit firm that we were using at the time to help us try to get more in tune with the technology that was available. And the audit firm thought that contacting SouthTech would be a step in that direction.
Initially, we started doing work for them back in the late 1990s with some old Novell NetWare servers, which are long since gone. It's been quite some time now, between 15-20 years that we've been doing work out there for them.
The biggest challenge that we had at the time was how we were going to utilize the technology that was out there. Senior Friendship Centers knew that we needed to take a step forward in that vein, but didn't really know where to start. We weren't IT experts, so we didn't really know what we needed or where we needed to go or what would it take to get to that point. And that's really where SouthTech came in, and we're able to kind of help us draw a roadmap of how to get to where we were to how to get to where we wanted to be.
So initially when we started with Senior Friendship Center, it was just fixing broken servers. That eventually progressed to the point that we were managing their servers, then we were managing their workstations, and today we manage Senior Friendship Center's entire IT infrastructure.
I think that's one of the great things about SouthTech. I don't really think that their level of service has changed. I think they've been as engaged with us as when we were a new client or customer. You know, so often what we find is once you've been with someone for a while, you know, you're kind of not the shiny penny anymore, and they're out interested in getting new clients, and that really doesn't exist with SouthTech. They still spend the time to talk to us, to listen to what we need, to understand, you know, where we're at, whether it's from a resource standpoint or what kind of technology either we need now or that we need to be moving towards in the future. They still stay engaged with us, and I think that's the great thing about SouthTech.
At SouthTech, we have a lot of respect for what Senior Friendship does in the South Florida community. The help that they give the local seniors and what they do for the seniors in this area is just tremendous. And so, you know, anything that SouthTech can do to advance Senior Friendship Center's mission, we feel is a worthwhile cause. And so we're just really happy to be able to work with them and to advance their mission.
We're a nonprofit senior service agency that really tries to provide a continuum of care for the senior population, from the more active senior years where they can maybe come in and volunteer with us, to where maybe a little more frailty has set in and they need some more care, some adult day care, some caregiving services, maybe some in-home services, home delivered meal programs. I think the one thing that makes our relationship with SouthTech special is the fact that SouthTech listens. When Chad and his staff come out, of course they're knowledgeable about the IT industry, but they don't try to sell us on something that maybe we don't need or a direction that we don't need to go in. They actually take the time to sit down, listen to what we're talking about, where we need to go, and then offer solutions to those problems that we're having in our IT field. You're not really buying a service with SouthTech. I mean, you truly are buying a partner with SouthTech.